I'm your host, Tommy Miles, and I'm here with our sexy singles who braved the rough. Others ended up sitting on the dock of the bay. A couple of them found themselves up the creek without a paddle, including some never-seen-before moments, as well as a few that went down when the cameras weren't rolling. When you have a cast filled with sexy, attractive singles, you gotta expect some innuendos to come with the territory. And this group, oh yeah, this group was letting them flow like the Potomac River. You might want to send the kids to the room right now.
I ain't gonna lie, like, it's...
You're funny.
I'm, well endowed, so it's like...
I couldn't believe he said it. I was like, did he really just tell me about his Johnson?
Y'all just turned this to Ready to Love After Dark. That's what y'all did. Carmen? That was pickalicious, that girl.
It was.
Why do you feel this cast is so sexual?
It's chemistry. I mean, we're single. When are you supposed to flirt? It's like a little test to see if you're gonna catch it. Well, I caught the pickle that moment, but...
Well, you did.
The kidneys, dog. Talk to me, man. Where'd that come from?
You know when a woman's shaking, brother, you touching them kidneys.
What? No. This season, we threw a curveball that proves size really doesn't matter. Instead of starting off with our usual 20 singles, we began the process with 14 to focus on quality over quantity. Check this out. What's it like, man, being the first blind date of this journey?
I had no idea what was going on.
Carmen?
I think you picked a great person. Laverne was really, really nice. We had great conversation.
You're coming to this process and you really don't know what to expect. So you're trying to...
Tina?
I actually enjoyed doing a blind date. That was my first time doing it.
I did get there and see my blind date. I was happy.
Yeah.
I was pleased.
He was a very nice gentleman at the time.
We're gonna get the truth about a drama-filled beach house retreat. I dare you to miss it. Keyword, dare. It was all fun and games till feelings got hurt, leaving Tori to wonder if Sabrina...
Go do a little slow dance with the person that you like the most.
Slow dance?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
I want to see.
Like I wasn't ready. Oh.
Let's talk about the kiss that shocked the world.
Heard around the world, Lord.
Yes, Lord. We all assumed that it would be Tori. What made you make that choice?
Well, first off, I feel like people were doing a lot of assumptions about my connections at that time. At the pool party, Demetrius took the time to sit me to the side and tell me how he felt about me. In that message, he told me, Sabrina, this is me stepping out and showing you how I feel about you.
Multiple dates with Tori. And now, 15 minutes.
It wasn't just that conversation. If you guys look at Demetrius moves like in the background. He barely smiles, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're not going... It was more of like a silent game. It was a silent, pursuit in that way. The emerging was Demetrius.
But you talked about Tori in the last ladies' lounge
I talked about both of them in every ladies' lounge.
Okay, well, if I can finish a sentence. You talked about, you raved about Tori, which is why when I said, go get Tori, because we assumed from that last ladies lounge, you raved about Tori.
Keyword assumed.
I know.
Okay. People had that assumption,
No,
and it was added injury. And honestly, I didn't expect
That's an assumption in that.
a more playful
That's
energy.
an assumption thinking that he
And we are
feel
all-
a certain.
Tori, how did you feel? Because I was shocked. Did you 100% assume it was you?
I ain't gonna lie, yes.
Okay.
Me and you had to bet 100,000.
Yeah.
We both would have lost our money, bro.
What at that moment made you say, I'm gonna go this way?
I was torn. I should have tapped out.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I should have tapped out and be like, nah, I'm good. I'll take 3 shots or something like that instead.
Demetrius, how did you feel? Were you shocked?
I wouldn't say I was shocked because I'm a pretty confident guy. Going through all of the lounges, everybody knew where I was at. It was Sabrina, then Joy.
Yep.
Really, I didn't know where she was going, but everybody was in my ear and saying, well, Sabrina feeling Tori. So I was kind of, when she did it, I was like, okay, that's the energy that I want. That's the energy that we talked about. And that's where I was at.
Okay.
Tommy, you heard this, right? It's not Laverne's fault. I just want you to know.
One of our final couples proved that love is blind.
I know you don't care, but I'm gonna tell you, I blocked you, just like I blocked everybody else on social media.
You still feel married?
As married now.
You and Carmen are together now. How were you? Tell me where you stand.
We're great. We're having fun. We are enjoying each other's time. We enjoy each other's families. We're on board, full speed ahead, making plans. And as these things change, we'll change. We're ready to live life.
What made you eventually choose Donovan?
Sometimes I'm the bad girl, but he's the bad boy. The first time I felt like butterflies in my stomach was he just put his hand on my leg. And we communicate really, really well. I feel like we belong together.
Before choosing Donovan, you also had a connection with Paul.
When it came to Paul, when we got to the house, it was like, was he just like not feeling me or what? The other guy stepped up.
Paul, what's that about? Could you not handle it? Were you avoiding it?
I could definitely handle it. The thing was, there were several connections. And so there was some
Any regrets?
I think that people end up where they're supposed to be.
When did you know Carmen was the one?
I think when we went to the house, everything just started coming. My intention going into the house, rule people out based off of actions and words. Obviously, Tina not being there was an action that said, okay, you're not here. I cannot rule you in. I'm ruling you out. I'm moving forward. I'm not thinking about the past.
All right, I'm rooting for y'all. Early on, you and Eric had a strong connection.
We did.
Very strong connection.
Yeah.
What brought that to a close?
There was an incident between Eric and I.
Eric? A rebuttal to that?
First of all, I'd like to say, the key is an amazing person. And it was something that I should not have done with other people around.
You think there's a possibility that you could have misread where you were in you all's connection/friendship that had just started?
No. Not the way that we were talking. I didn't think it was misread. I just felt like we were about to be a couple and we kissed off camera. Should not have been done.
So I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I do not think that Eric is a bad guy. I think that he made a mistake. He definitely misread where we were.
Is there anything that you would like to say to Dakia?
I do apologize for making you uncomfortable. At that time, I didn't think it was being read wrong, but clearly you had a different aspect on it, because I've never wanted to do that to anybody, ever.
I receive and accept the apology. I wanted that from the beginning. It being such a public disrespect, it just left me very vulnerable to a lot of stuff. And then also, what really hurt was the aftermath. The manipulation, the trying to discredit my character, the trying to change the narrative, not necessarily by you, but maybe by your friends.
Okay, this just stick to us, because I don't want to get off.
Well, from you as well. More so from other people, but from you as well.
I'd be trying to be nice. I never disrespected you or changed. No.
You never disrespected me?
Other than that thing that you said then, no.
You've apologized to Dakia right now.
Yes.
Kia, do you receive this apology?
I received the apology. I wish it was sooner.
How could it have been sooner? Please tell me.
If accountability had been taken in the moment.
How could it have been sooner if I sent you a text message that night saying that I apologize for making you feel uncomfortable? I did that. How could it have been sooner than the same night? Seriously.
Oh, no.
You sent me that text message apologizing after you sent the text message to say that we don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah, because someone called me saying this is happening.
When the incident happened, I immediately turned to you, hit you in your chest and said, what the are you doing? I'm a lady. You don't touch me like that. Did I not say that?
You said that.
That's me addressing, and then for the rest of the day,
into stuff.
Because if it was just our conversation, it would have been he said, she said. Thank God that there were other people there that saw it.
I don't want this to blow up into a situation. I respect you, yo.
And I respect you too, but at the same time,
some of this right here is happening right now is a little off kilter. I didn't feel that she was uncomfortable. I didn't that she was uncomfortable like that.
That's a lie.
You know what I think, guys? I think we're missing a point. There was a disrespect that happened. You acknowledge the disrespect, you apologize for the disrespect, you accept the apology.
And we can move on from there.
It's time for a quick pause. We're talking to Sabrina and all her men when ready to love.
PDA, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
How are you?
What were we talking about?
Like tongue all down the, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What did it feel like to have so many connections?
How many people out there?
Both you and Donovan are divorced. What made you think that he hadn't moved on from his marriage, which you had?
Some of the things that he was saying to me about, it was like, I'm trying to get in where I fit in, and I want to know where my ranking is. That's what it felt like for me.
There were issues that were never discussed with me.
It's not an issue, it's an observation.
It was an observation that was never discussed with me. So
it was discussed with you. This is also the man that told me had he started the process earlier, he would have ended up with another woman on the cast.
Who?
Joy.
Oh.
When does this discussion happen?
Well, you told me that too.
You said
at the
it to me
getaway.
as well.
Oh, it's okay. Golden Girls, I'm gonna ask y'all to calm down. Okay.
Yes, Donovan!
You weren't here long enough to even talk about
First
any
of all,
damn thing.
I was here
So
long
no,
enough to know that
stop.
you told me that on the
Pause.
phone.
Pause.
Stand in your word.
Pause. I stand in my
your
word.
Hang on.
Stop changing stories.
Calling me Golden Girl, please. Played out ass.
I'm played out.
As
Right.
Everybody calm down.
Keep it classy.
Let's talk for a second about Tori's feelings. Did that hurt you?
It was more shock.
After the pool house, we said that we were gonna try, and we did try.
Demetrius, you want her to meet your family.
Right.
And she chose not to.
Right.
What did that say to you?
It stung. Because we talked about how important my family is to me.
Sabrina, if you knew that that was such an important thing to him, his family, what made you choose not to do that?
I felt like we were kind of in a rocky state.
When did we get rocky?
Honestly, I feel like after the pool house, I'm not getting a response from him because he had heard information from someone else that had him questioning my character. He talked to his mom about it.
What information are we talking about?
Well, the information was given to me. Me and Donovan were talking. Come to find out, her and Donovan were, I guess, hanging out off camera or whatever, and they kissed multiple times. Why I have to find out from Donovan that this is actually going on.
Why?
Because at the house, everything that she was saying, everything that she was doing wasn't aligning to what her and I had talked about. Yes, we kissed off camera. And when that happened in that moment and how she reacted to that, let me know that's like, you know what, this is not someone I feel I can trust.
You did it
It has
to cause
me because I do not trust you.
distance and discord between us. He was sitting on that for weeks and then had a moment of clarity.
I did not tell him to hurt him. I told him because.
Were you okay with him telling you?
I was hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I wasn't hurt. I'm not gonna say I was like heartbroken or nothing like that.
I understand.
Why wouldn't she tell me that if we're moving in a direction to possibly be together? If she would have told me, it would have been totally different.
Anything you would have done differently?
I would have told him about the kiss.
Anything else?
I probably wouldn't have had the kiss. It was a good kiss, but it wasn't worth all the trouble.
Finally, we agree on something.
We're transforming the couch into a Laverne corner. That's what we're doing, okay?
God.
He comes with military benefits.
Most importantly, it's about having fun.
Right.
Old school. You know, you like me. If it's yes, it's on. So I'm gonna do it for you. You gonna say.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Most people didn't take the time to get to know me.
Okay.
So all these different narcissists, petty, whatever you want to call it, you don't even know my middle name. Some people gonna love me, some people not gonna love me.
When do you think confidence crosses over into cockiness?
I don't think it's ever. God don't make no jump. I just accept my awesomeness. Some people don't. That's not my problem. That's something that you need to talk with yourself and God about. I ain't saying anyone ain't dope on this stage.
Laverne left the show. You was still there.
Yes.
Were you asked to leave?
No, it was a decision that I made for myself. I wanted to continue our journey together.
Did we then connect after you bowed out gracefully?
We did. We stayed connected for some time after I left this journey and process.
Are we still connected now?
Not in the same regard, no. We wanted different things.
Different things like what?
A substantial relationship.
Are you saying he wasn't able to give you that?
Not exactly what I was looking for, no.
You guys both blocked each other on social media and everything, didn't you?
I did block him.
Once I got blocked, I was like, what the hell?
Do you think you're the reason why this came to an end?
Yeah, I would take full.
And can it be
yeah.
fixed?
Everything can be fixed.
Then Ace, would you like to continue something with Laverne?
To be determined.
Sabrina, in this clip, is trying to explain to you how the ladies are feeling about you.
Yep.
All right? And then you said, ass precious.
Yeah.
What did that mean?
So I got wind of something being formed between Carmen, Tina, and Sabrina.
What?
And so this is what I was told. It was something about they need to break up the couples or whatever. And Ace said, hey, Vern, look, Carmen, Christina, and Sabrina was getting together to vote me off. This is what Precious told her. I'm going out with my own accord. But I'm gonna let Sabrina know, this is what I heard. It was nothing against Sabrina. That's why I apologized to Sabrina. Pretty much immediately after that.
Did he?
He did call me.
I didn't do it in a way that I was, disrespectful. I was just very direct.
You tell Ace he going home?
No, that's not what happened. I've told Ace that Carmen was plotting with or called Sabrina and Christina trying to get them to make a decision. Tina didn't answer.
Oh, thank you.
Sabrina was like, nah, like I'm genuinely just don't have a connection with Laverne. So that's how I'm gonna play that. Now, where the issue comes in, where on that clip you saw, was that Laverne told Sabrina that I told her that she was plotting on him. That's what you said in the clip. He even called me and Ace on three-way. And I yelled at Ace. I was so angry with Ace because he made it seem like Ace was going around telling people this, that, and the third about all this stuff that was going on.
No, I didn't.
And that
Let's address it. You told Ace. Ace told me. I'm not lying. So don't shoot me because this information was told to me.
You already been shot. You just lied on television.
I did not lie. Because you did tell Ace.
I did not tell Ace that Sabrina was plotting on you.
And then on the three-way, you cursed me
lashed out
out.
at Sabrina for no reason.
You cursed me out and never apologized.
Period.
I never said a bad.
Everything I told you was in your face. Narcissism in your face.